Don't even think about picking up a new Pixel right now because what's leaking about the Pixel 11 is the kind of upgrade that quietly shifts the entire Android game, and most people are completely underestimating it. Because right at the center of these leaks is something Google has never really let in before, a brand new XG-M16 OLED panel, reportedly supplied by Samsung Display. Now, here's where it gets uncomfortable for Samsung fans. This isn't even a display Samsung has fully used in its own flagship lineup yet. And if these reports are accurate, Pixel 11 could literally debut screen tech ahead of the Galaxy Ultra series. That alone changes the conversation. And it's not just brighter screen, better colors marketing talk either. Early technical breakdowns suggest this M16 panel could push up to around 25% higher peak brightness compared to the previous Pixel generation, while also dropping power consumption by nearly 18 to 20%. That means more visibility outdoors, richer HDR contrast, and less battery drain just from watching videos or scrolling apps. And that's where things start getting serious, because display upgrades usually don't come alone. But here's the shift that makes it even more interesting. Google isn't just upgrading how the Pixel looks, it's trying to fix how it behaves under pressure. Leaks are pointing toward the Tensor Z6 chip built on a 2nm process. Now, on paper, early testing doesn't scream massive performance gains, with benchmarks showing only around a 10 to 12% improvement in raw CPU tasks, but that's not the real story here. The real story is efficiency. Because instead of chasing benchmark wins, Google seems to be chasing stability, cooler operation, and sustained performance over long usage. And that's a subtle but massive shift for Pixel devices. But wait, it gets even more important when you connect the next piece, because alongside this chip, there's talk of a new MediaTek M90 modem being integrated. And this is where Pixel's longtime weaknesses come into play: signal drops, heating during video calls, and inconsistent battery drain on mobile data. The new modem is rumored to bring around 13% better power efficiency while also stabilizing network performance in low signal areas. If that holds true, this could be the first Pixel that doesn't randomly overheat during basic 5G use. And now you start seeing the pattern: better display efficiency, better sustained performance, better connectivity, stability. It's not just upgrades anymore. It's Google trying to rebuild the entire foundation of the Pixel experience. But here's the twist nobody is really talking about yet. If these leaks are even 70% accurate, the Pixel 11 isn't just competing with mid-range Android phones anymore. It's starting to step directly into ultra-tier territory. We're talking about a device that could potentially match or even outperform phones that cost significantly more, especially in real-world battery life and display endurance, not just benchmark numbers. And that's the part that makes this so dangerous for the competition, because Pixel has never been the hardware king. It was always the smart software phone. But now it looks like Google is trying to close the hardware gap without losing that software edge. So here's the bold takeaway. If the Pixel 11 actually launches with this combination of M16 display, 2nm Tensor Z6, and M90 modem working the way leaks suggest, this might not just be another yearly upgrade. This could be the first Pixel that finally feels fully complete on day one. But the real question is this: are we actually witnessing Google's most balanced flagship ever, or is this another case where the leaks sound more impressive than the final product? Now, I want to hear your take on this. If Pixel 11 really delivers all of this, does it finally beat Samsung in the areas that actually matter, or is Samsung still untouchable at the top? And if you want more deep dives like this, where we break down leaks before the hype even starts, make sure you stick around and subscribe, because the next wave of Pixel and Galaxy leaks is already shaping up to get even crazier.